Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Wo Long Fallen Dynasty on the Mysterious JG. I truly do welcome back anyone who's still here after all the Lubu videos. um, but now we have moved on from Lubu. Certainly we'll never have to face him again. That was probably a one-time only boss fight where, we'll never again come in conflict with that character. But we're in the Luoyang because this is the point of the story where Dong Zhuo, somebody pointed out in the comments, yeah, Dong Zhuo just portrayed as being this ridiculous fat comedy figure in Dynasty Warriors, but like he was more intimidating than that. In the novel, he's supposed to be like a physically powerful, scary, large man, but he is also grossly fat. He's like, I'm trying to think, like he's kind of like a big, like an earth, like John Tent of the Canadian Earthquake type. He's like fat, but he's strong. Because like the novel, like when he's killed, like his body is torched, and they talk about like the fat from his corpse like bubbling on the street. It's kind of gross. So the idea that he's like big and fat is not Dynasty Warriors picking on him, but his portrayal in this game is being this kind of like big beastly guy. He was specifically from like the northwestern part of China, like bordering in like the Qiang, like almost in the Mongolia area. So yeah, like to a Han Chinese from like the main central part of China, he would be kind of like a, not that he's not Chinese, but he's this kind of beastly, like he's got like kind of like, scary, weird, hairy foreigners. Like, I'm not trying to be a racist. I'm trying to point out like some of the stereotypes that would exist within China about different subgroups within China, and he's from this group that's kind of like, half Mongolian, like big, and they're known for being big. They're known for having more hair than a Han Chinese person would, and Han Chinese people are known by the Japanese as having more hair than a Japanese person would. Like, yeah, every culture has their own little weird things about other cultures. But like, yeah, Dong Zhuo would be this big, beastly, intimidating figure, but he would also be grossly fat, and that would be part of what he was supposed to be. We, on the other hand, are cosplaying as Cao Cao, hanging out with Liu Bei and Zhao Yun, and exploring the city. We haven't found any of the little minor flags yet, but part of the reason that I'm cosplaying as Cao Cao, at least I think, is because I'm supposed to have the marking flag detection. Yeah, I'm cosplaying as Cao Cao, so I can have Cao Cao's special power to detect those flags on the map. And I haven't played in a while. I enjoy this game, but the reason I'm playing it right now is because I got to a point where I hadn't played in a while and needed to play in order to maintain the uploads at the normals. So expect me to be terrible at this, and hopefully we will still be able to make things happen. Kind of hoping to sneak up on him, because he was part of a squad. Sneaking up on guys who are in a squad does special bonuses, I think. Although that didn't help. We didn't kill him. Oh, but we finally found one of the little flags, which increased our morale rank. And we're actually facing human enemies instead of demons, which is a little change of pace. There's a lot of demon stuff going on. I say that immediately.
This path is treacherous. Do not allow your mind to wander.
We kind of immediately now come across a giant demon guy here, it looks like. Get him to chase us without alerting his friend.
We need to regain our momentum.
Was that regain our momentum for you, or what do you say? Let's offer up the Dragon Cure Pot to get some temporary boost. And I don't see how I'm sneaking up on this guy, so let's just shoot him in the face.
My strength fades.
Not that much. Alright, we avenged Stig 535. Our own guy's got a little health back. Now the question is, does that enemy come back? 'Cause I thought I kind of treated it like it was a one time only, but now it wasn't guarding a flag or anything. Yeah, we're not really getting a lot of health back from our healing pots either. This whole area is pretty nasty, actually. You did tell us you keep your wits about you or whatever. But yeah, I was saying, oh, we're fighting human enemies for a change, and then immediately
This is no place to die.
this place became all about demons.
Sorry, my force is spent.
You guys are both down? Okay. It's actually good. You get half health back when I give you aid.
In your debt.
Sure are. You guys got nothing going on without old Adama Danio here. This would appear to be an easier path than the central one with giant monsters. Although it may just lead us to a place to ambush monsters and not an actual way to proceed all the way. Oh, fuck. Okay, that's not what I meant to do. Luckily, that giant freak didn't notice us. How you doing, friend? Should be having a spot of bother. I'm noticing a few little flags about. Okay, he's the squad commander. Anything we can do to weaken him before we fight him would be advised. I'm still using my anti-Lubu boss fight setup. I didn't switch to anything that gives me, like, poison or whatnot, so that might be a problem. Or it might not. Get up there. Alright, get out of there then.
This foe's strength surpasses my expectations.
This foe being fire. The concept of fire. Got nothing to do but hope for the best here.
I cannot fall yet. My strength has left me. I let myself be overwhelmed there.
Yeah, I'm trying to help you out there, Zhao. I'm trying.
I appreciate it. Now let me redeem myself. Don't get careless. I cannot believe I have been cornered. I cannot fall yet. cannot die yet.
So close to beating him with range, though.
How could I have? I must fall back.
Ooh. That was close. I can't get you back.
For now.
Alright, well, I lost them both, but only temporarily, I guess. Because I got Officer Greaves, Poleaxe, Elixir. But more importantly, I got a new flag. So Liu Bei will come back on his own. Xiao Yun, I think I'll have to resummon. I just hit the rest button. Hello? Okay. Alright, yeah, as I suspected. Liu Bei's back. And if I do reinforcements... Oh, everybody's sworn brothers. But these are a bunch of guys who can't be on my side in this one. Everybody's sworn brothers except Sun Jian, and I'm not allowed to bring him along, so... You give me spirit gain from deflect, morale point gain. You take down damage received slightly. And we're down to like 60-something Tiger Seals. We're in trouble. Yeah, thanks for your help with killing the flame guy. Like, that was actually really important that they were distracting him while I was hitting him with magical spells. Colorful, shining well writings. Oh, nice. And genuine key clutter. I don't even know what they're fighting. Oh. Oh, it's okay. That wasn't that big of a deal. Okay, nothing going on with this path. Wondering which of the giant enemies we conquered before have returned, and looks like as long as we got that flag, that whole big old group is gone. So I'm really glad we dealt with that on the first try, because that could have been ugly. I feel like we have a boss fight ahead, possibly. This can't be the end of the level. I'm surprised we found so few little flags at this point, but I'm not really coming across any indication that we missed a bunch. Oh, there's a dude over here that we kind of forgot about. I guess he wasn't part of the squad. This Cao Cao fought with like twin blades, as Liu Bei did, I think. So it's weird seeing him use a spear, but... It's always fun to just have them charge me and then get stabbed in the back by the great warriors of Shu. Okay, don't hang around in the fire, Liu Bei. Really no need for you to just hang around in a fire. Oh, I see. If we get on the other side of that eventually, we'll have the ability to put out the fire over there. There was a... These doors can only be open from the other side. I was really sure this was the door to a mini-boss that represented like the halfway point of the level, but I guess not. Alright. Well, so we keep looking. Well, hippity-hoppity navigation is much more important in this game than in Neo. So I should always be keeping an eye out for places where we can hippity-hop. But they put that stuff that grows near, we had the two factions. You had the Ket, and then you had the, weird robot guys who were, like, left, like, their bases always had this weird... I'm talking about Mass Effect Andromeda, of course. I didn't hate that game as much as everyone else seemed to. I was curious to find out what the deal was with the, strange... It seemed like it was unnatural, like it was a designed plague of like, matter that would grow and just destroy anything it touched. And it was hanging around the remnants. The remnants bases always had it. And I was wondering, like, oh, is there going to be some species that were the enemy of the remnants, and this is like their leftover technology to destroy the biological species that built the remnants, which were robotic. Were we going to find out what this... Why am I talking about that? Because the weird, like, oh, it's demonic red shit that's just kind of growing around. Like, that reminds me of it a little bit in appearance. Okay, apparently... Alright. Oh, I avenged Tori Amos. Apparently, I just stabbed over the guy's body while it was down and did nothing to him, so that was dash clever of me. We've got maximum dragon perk. Might as well use it. Oh, somebody pointed out to me, though, I'm missing out on, Dragon Cure Powder. Restores HP gradually. Increases the limit usage of the dragon's pot by one when used. I think I'm missing on something that increases the recovery effect of the dragon's pot when used. I think this is permanent. Because I thought these were like, you used them once and they were used up. Let's double check that. Let's see if I just blew it and used these things and forever wasted them. Because what I'm thinking is now... Dragon Pots is still at 4. Now it should go up to 6 if I've maxed it out to 6. Or increased it to 6. I have deliveries, too. A puppet saber and etiquette. The hell does that mean? It must mean a new DLC came out with new Wappets. Okay, so I do have... Okay, so... Yeah, thank you to whoever pointed that out. I was being an idiot and, like, not using permanent boost items when they came along. Puppet saber. Well, I'm gonna lock it, but I don't really know what it is. I think it's that one. Oh, that one looks like an actual umbrella. Is that a joke? I'm using the Heaven's Reliance sword, which is required for Cao Cao's outfit. Let's switch to the etiquette. Oh, well, I'm not using either of them, actually. Yeah, it's an umbrella. Goofy. Alright, well, hopefully healing will be more useful, because that's a... Yeah, I really should look up who helped me, or who told me that, because I was thinking it was some kind of, like, single-use item. I don't want the pair. I want the Cao Cao sword. Hold on here. Heaven's Reliance is the weapon I need. So let's find it. Oh, here it is. For some reason I didn't have it favorited and locked. Maybe I've got a better one somewhere? But I didn't notice. Usually have at least one of them would be locked. Oh, I got a message from Bobo. Oh, is this okay? It's Bronco being cute. I'll have to check that out later. Sorry, I got distracted by cute nephew and umbrellas. But we've actually made overall progress in the Let's Play here in this video, solely because this is the first chance I got to take advantage of someone making me aware of a basic gameplay fact, which was that some of the items I was treating like, oh, these are things that are only temporary use, I want to save them. Like, no, that's a permanent boost. Use the damn thing, JG. So I have. Okay. So now the problem is I don't know the map. Now, the fact that there's a loot here to be picked up suggests we haven't been here yet.
These demons attacking us. Could they have been the city folk? For this to have been their fate. We must bring an end to these dark times without delay.
I don't know, it's some regular city dweller turning into an exploding fire porcupine might be cool. Maybe they're into it. And we found like Luoyang woman's last words or something in our inventory, so I don't know what that's about. We had the colorfully shiny well ratings. I'm incessantly hounded by pursuers and there's nowhere left to run, but I cannot let the sacred artifact fall into the wrong hands. Oh, okay, well, so apparently we just were right near where the Imperial Seal got left and didn't find it. And Luo Yang, once the skies were shrouded by dark clouds, a strange Taoist appeared amidst that red light. I screamed in agony. Before I knew it, he had turned into a monster and attacked me. So much pain. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I feel like your husband may have already had some hostile feelings that you didn't know how to express before being transformed into a monster by the shadowy, evil Taoist. Yeah, let's not jump to conclusions that's the Dark Taoist villain who's responsible for all of your domestic issues, lady. Come on. Okay, I think that's definitive proof that we can't jump onto those little things that look like ribbons across the roofs. Because they are set up in a way that they kind of look like they might be a path, but they're also, it really wouldn't make sense that they'd be able to support the weight of the player character. Want to bend somebody? Luckily, these same tactics that work in Ghost of Tsushima also work against those guys, which is block arrows with your sword. In this game, you don't even have to learn it as a tactic. Alright, is there somebody waiting to ambush me when I ambush you? Maybe not. Maybe I just get to stab you in the back. Wow, we really aren't doing very well with our sneak attacks. Like, they're not killing anybody. I guess I gotta put more points into stealth. That's, I think, what boosts the damage of those. But I think we're on the right track as far as progress goes, because I was kind of trying to figure out where we're supposed to go from here, and we're finding lots of exciting new places.
That is a creature of pure evil.
What is it, Genji?
Are we to cross paths with it?
Yeah, I expect we probably are. Maybe not right now, if we could help it. It's level 20, and I'm like level 9. You guys are level 9. Let's put that one off. Ah! Side flag. I wasn't even paying attention to the map anymore. Shame on me. But, my instincts just told me to check that path. Meanwhile... useful things are happening. Oh yeah, that does look like a mean customer up there. I think we're gonna have to face it eventually, Liu Bei. But I don't want to rush into that one. Okay, this is a path that we cleared by getting up onto higher ground and using the water. Water. Thirsty. Sick man. See, I want to give this guy a wide berth, but it's starting to look like that is the direction the story is sending us in. Like, we came up here, we climbed up a ladder, that was all good, but we don't really have another direction to go in from here. Kind of set this up so that I don't think we can get around that. This may be a dodge its ranged fire attack minigame coming up. Or lightning attack. Yeah, I was right. There is a dodge its ranged attack game. This may be a bit of an important clue as to how we have to fight it later, too. I'm not seeing a way forward here. Oh, we're directly below it. We're just not able to hit it. Well, my friends didn't have as much luck as I did with that. But I didn't necessarily figure out where we're supposed to go. Well, maybe we'll figure it out next time, because I think it's time to call it a video. When we come back next time, we're going to keep exploring. This was a fairly successful video. I'll check between videos who actually gave me the pro tips, other than, you know, not being shitty against Lu Bu. Somehow I was convinced that I thought I experimented with it earlier and gained evidence that I thought convinced me that the plus to your number of Dragon Pot uses was temporary. But one of the things that was making this game seem difficult, like overall, it seems like it's pretty chill compared to Neo and Neo 2. But then like the real weakness of healing in this game seemed to be like the one thing that was making it harder than Neo and Neo 2, because in Neo and Neo 2, like, yeah, stuff would kill you before you had a chance to heal, but if you could like break free and get, like, you had some ability if you pursued certain paths and spent your points in certain ways to have a lot of healing at your disposal, and this game just does not seem to have it. Like increases in what healing does for you, because it got to the point where each Dragon Pot was doing like jack shit to help me, and I could only use 4. So if these permanent things are actually making healing a little bit better, like this game might have just gotten a lot easier, and we haven't had a chance to really feel it yet. But we'll find out maybe in future videos, and next time we'll find out what are we doing with this like monster that looks like it's a fire-breathing dragon, but it's actually shooting lightning instead. Bye-bye.